gun on the altar. I am Shain Hale, and before we begin today, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my story. As you all hopefully have read by now, you understand that I am the son of Alan Hale, the famous and famously lost Alan Hale. He took a boat to TV land. It ran aground. I never saw him again, except through the flickering images of the black and white little TV set that we had in our living room. Oh, how I watched night after night, hoping for cryptic messages that would be sent to me. Alas, I never got any. I did, though, once take the television and hug it, its cold glass bosom, to my chest, and I got absolutely nothing from it. One day, I was walking down the street in an existential haze. I was 6 or 7. And I saw something glinting in the bushes. I have a relationship with bushes. What can I say? I went in. I pulled it out, hoping for a treasure, a piece of jewelry that someone perhaps had lost. And what did I find? But an harmonica. Music? Shain? Music? Shain? I put it to my mouth. I made the most beautiful sounds, and all of a sudden I realized I could play. I went right home to my mother. You all may know my mother. Her name was June Cleaver. I said, "Mom, I'm a musician." And I sat down at our Forqueray kitchen table and I played her the Bach toccata. Now what she did is she wiped her hands on her apron and she took it off. It's the only time in her entire life she ever took her apron off. Imagine. She went and she got the yellow pages and she looked and looked and looked till she found me a harmonica teacher. I began to study. In 2 years, I played the entire Ninth Symphony. I thought, I need a bigger instrument. I need something I can stroke that will rise to the occasion. I looked and I looked and I looked, and finally, what did I find? But the most exotic, the most esoteric, the most anachronistic, the most archaic, the most authentic. Just like me. Totally authentic. Instrument. The harpsichord. Tonight I am going to play you a piece by one of my favorite composers, Anton Forqueray. French. You know the French. They're very, very. Let's put it this way. You can't be blunt with the French. They consider it rude. You can't say what you mean. They consider it crude. Therefore, everything is evocative. This piece, by my hero, and let me tell you why Forqueray is my hero. Once upon a time in Versailles, they dropped a bunch of composers into a maze. It was a race. The only one that came out was Forqueray. As far as we know, the others are still stuck in there. But what happened when Forqueray came out? He came out the victor and he ate 30 cream puffs right at the same time. Now, who could have that as your hero? I mean, music aside, who can eat 30 cream puffs without stopping? At any rate, back to the piece. The name of this piece is La Portugaise, and in great and typical French style, it is only an evocation of a Portuguese. Well, I am going to play it as an insinuation of Raoul, a Portuguese I once knew. No talking.